What's going on, everybody? I'll do a little pulling here. Alright, J73A. This stuff is the stuff I file away on Saturdays. That's in the temp, my temp boxes here. We got Wrap the Beat cassette. J51B. I probably should put these in better order, but that's alright. Probably the last one down here. I gotta get one more shelf over here because this is going to be a little bit of a pain. This is a little bottleneck area I'm dealing with right now. 51B Celebration. Let's go ahead and see if there's anything else over here I need to get. Every once in a while I'm going to check my phone and make sure it's recording. F4, M7, shelf 9, J38B. Right here. Oak from Ash. Y19. I think this was just put up yesterday. Oh, maybe not. Which one's 19? That's 20. 29. What did I do with Y19? There it is up here. Fly. Alright, that's all of this stuff. Put it all back so it's not in Courtney's way. Put these up here first. I just changed this up a little bit. That's why it's kind of a disarray right now. Because I think I want to stick with just these yellow cases for the most part. So coming Saturday, I'll start getting this stuff filed in its permanent places so I can use the shelving for the yellow bins. All right, shelf 61B. New World Spirits, Fortune Cookie. D8 McBird. Squeeze and through. That was a tight squeeze. McBird, no fills. said B, but it doesn't, so it's probably over here. Well, did he already pull this one? Or am I missing it? I know he's got a couple pulled over there. I probably missed this one. McBird, no fills, D8. Well. Ah, that's right. I forgot about that. Some of my D8s were misfiled and put in E8. Forgot about that. Forgot about that. That whole messing letters up thing that I do. There it is right here. For some reason, that's the typical D and E mix up for me. Alrighty. Next up, tub 132. In the dark room. I still haven't got any lights in here. Enough lights in here anyway. 132, Masters of the Universe. Scarecrow. TY1, which is up here on the very top. Spies, DVD 2. Hello, kitty. Got that. C2 killed him. Blue heart for Christmas. There it is. Let's see what else is in here. A7A. Journey CD raised on radio. So F4C6. Kathy Phillips, can you say? Nothing. A33, Donnie Curtis. This CD's been in the store forever. Like, this is like a 10-year-old CD. A92, Fine Young Cannibals. F64, TY34. Alright, that's everything in here from this store. Got that. TY34, La La Land. TY34 is in here. TY34. La La Land, Boomerang. F64. Bishop Gregory Davis. Let the healing begin. Shelf 17. Shelf 918 or Oregon 9. We'll check 918 first. Almost forgot about those. Would have been looking for those later. Let's see what's over here first. Isn't it karaoke? Get these over here before I forget again. Make sure you're still recording. Shelf 17, Heritage of Hymns. Heritage of Hymns. All-time favorites. Right here, actually. So got that, got that, got that. Shelf 56, Ghost Rider. It's gonna be here. C6, got that. F4, Tommy Dorsey Greatest Hits. M7, Dave Matthews Band, Central Park. Okay. Shelf 9. Oops, my phone's falling apart. Shelf 9, Butterfly Effect. Gotta squeeze back here. I gotta find a place to put this shelf. It's just in the way here. And this light I can move into my dark room. Give me some extra light in there. Off the back here. I'll do that later. $45, 7. It's gonna be this one. Yep. Lex Baxter. Romantic and Wind. Lex Baxter. Romantic and Wind. TY1, got that, got that. All right, so that's all from that store. So let me see. Remember how to sign out of this thing, so I can sign back in with the other account. Sign out, sign in. Alrighty. Record. Alright, Tub 21. We got a Hard Rock Cafe. Turn my light back on. Hard Rock Cafe. Yeah, a box I can fill up here soon. It's half empty. Top that one off. S4, T110, hat 63. Yeah. This one could be in 4 different places. I'm eventually getting rid of that too, so everything's going to be back into one place when I've got more than one. And this looks familiar, so I think I already pulled it out of here. I think I was just here the other day, so I don't want to have to go to a different location to get it. T66, TY18, Tub 112A. This cool Air Jordan shirt. Girls. Sold for some good money too. You have to watch the rest of the video to find out what they're selling for if you can't see it on the camera. I mean on the phone. Tub 76. Alright, we got Arrowhead Country Club hat. Arrowhead Country Club, there it is right here. Should be everything in here for this store. Okay, T71. Surprised no puppies have come down here yet. Pee-wee has been breathing hard the last couple of days. I gave him some extra meds. I didn't want him stressing his body out if he's not feeling good. So I gave him extra meds. Hopefully he'll be able to sleep. Get some rest. Alright, T71. Oakland A's. Or, sorry, Atlanta Braves. Hat. TY18, see if there's anything else in here. T66, the Night Polo Cardinal shirt. That's T. There it is. Not you. Go back in there. I don't turn a line on over here if I don't need to. If I'm not over here for a long period of time. So apologize for the darkness. All right. Let's check Oregon 18 first. Let's go Z5 for this hat that could be in 4 different places. I try to keep these organized, but it never stays that way. I always get just shifted around instead of just flipping through them. And then that's when it starts taking up too much of my time, especially if I don't know if it's in here for sure. Because then I have to be real diligent about looking through every piece. So we're in the process of fixing that. This one must have already been pulled off, so. Yep. So we have two other locations to look for that one. T110. Dragon Ball Z t-shirt. Boom. And S4's back over there, so we'll head back that way. S4B. We have some Wonder Woman underwear. Extra small. That's a small. That's an extra small. Bearded Picker has big girl panties. I got little girl panties. The petite girl panties. That sounds better. That don't sound as perverted. Petite girl panties. All right, let's try puppy for that hat that I'm looking for. And I know I pulled one out of here too already. But we have a second one there. So, and that's this Bass Pro hat that's been selling lately. I've had a bunch of these sitting in my store forever, and they're finally starting to sell. The Bass Pro Club hats. Alrighty, TY18. Nice. I'm trying to bring it down so you guys can get better views, so it's taking me a little extra effort. Without that piece on my phone, I wanted to drop it. Oh, not very cooperative today. All right, we got the Amy box. Amy was our first Greyhound girl. She was a racer. That's it. So that's all the pulling. Pickety bam. All right, now we get to ship it. Placement. So you get to see everything now. Bam. All right. Let's turn that a little bit. Get the placement in there. We're okay with that. It'll be fine right now, I guess. All right, what's going on? Again, I forgot to bring some totes down. That's all right. Boom. Boom. All right, let's get this stuff shipped, shall we? All right, I didn't grab no boxes or anything. We got 10 items in the clothing store that you just saw pulled. Get shipping labels. And get moving. Oh, we got UK. First one was going to the UK, which was a hat. All right, first up, we've got these petite women Wonder Women underwear, new without tags, sold for $11, headed to Colbert, Oklahoma. Dang, those don't even weigh 1 ounce. That's light. Luke. Well, Luke, you're either buying them for somebody or you're a freaky freak. All right, next up. But I'm not here to judge. Whatever you like, as long as you're not hurting nobody. Dragon Ball Z 3XL shirt sold for $11, headed to Dolton, Illinois. So the day I'm actually recording this, so I got to figure out how to play with these dates since everything's going to be a day later. So it's Tuesday, August 5th. And we are at like 12 noon. So usually I'm going to save this to like the middle of the day, but I wanted to get a jump on it today since I didn't do any this morning. Any pulling until I get a nice little rhythm going, figure out how I want it to lay out and look. Philip. Get a little system rolling. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. How's List Easier working for you? Already getting some feedback on the stories. Got this Bass Pro Club hat. Sold for $9, headed to Pelsor, Arkansas. One of the best things about the List Easier compared to the others I've seen is the trust factor. Like there's just so much trust you can put in it. Like I just kind of glanced at the title. If there's something wrong at the title, then I look in the description, the AI description, and the item specifics. But if there's nothing wrong in the title, I usually don't even check the rest of the stuff. I just let it go. That's how comfortable I am with it now. Got that way pretty quick, actually, too. Next up, we got the Nike Polo Cardinal shirt. Sold for $15, headed to Vine Grove, Kentucky. It's good to see this sell. I used to sell these all the time for $15 to $20. Then they kind of just stopped. It's good to see that sell. 10. Brandon. Next up. web abrasive set. Sold for $11. Headed to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, right? Why does that not sound right to me? Philly, PA. 7K. Here's a nice girls Jordan t-shirt. Pretty cool graphics. Nice neon color. New at tag. Sold for $25.50. Headed to Wyandotte, Michigan. Wyandotte? Something of that nature. Boom, 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 boom. 6'9". Catherine. If you haven't signed up for List Easier yet, go ahead and make you an account. Please use my affiliate link below if you will. I much appreciate it. Next up, we've got Ducks football. Ducks football. Oh, sorry. Sold for $11. Headed to Salem, Oregon. That's my new straight out buy price for hats now, $11. With my 15 off. I think it's my 15 off the $12.99 ones anyway. Carter. Next up, another hat. That's another thing like List Easier has done. We got this Atlanta Braves hat. Youth sold for $11. Headed to Powell, Tennessee. The fact that I got so much more time now, I'm able to do most of the shipping. Keeping Adrian, freed up during the week to do whatever he wants to do. Because he still plays hockey and coaches hockey, or refs hockey and stuff, so. I don't have to feel pressured to do my shipping and hurry it up. Because I know I got plenty of time to list since I can list quicker. I can list easier. So. And last US one over here, we got Arrowhead Country Club hat. Sold for $10, headed to Montgomery, Texas. Texas. 'Cause I'm blind in Texas. I just added that song to a new playlist today on Spotify. Like I just started a new playlist called One Memory. So any song that's playing on random, if it evokes an emotion of the past, I throw it in that One Memory slot or One Memory playlist. So of course, since I'm always doing the Texas and it's based off that Blind in Texas Wasp song, I'm like, oop, memory. So that whole playlist is just going to be stuff that will trigger something in my head when I listen to the playlist. Oh, eBay working a little quicker today. Nice. It's just not prompting me to print. So I'll have to force it. Force it to print. Boom. So I'm curious to see how this layout's going to look with the pulling at the first, the picking at the first, and the packing at the second. But since I have to piece it together, the first part and this part, it gives me the opportunity to, if I want to get a little creative with it, and throw something in the middle or on the end or whatever, since I'm piecing it together anyway. And I don't have to rush because it's not going to go up till the following day. So I'm sure you'll probably see it kind of morphing a little bit over time as I get more into it. And then each one will be different with different topics, of course, if I have something to talk about. Media store. Got 21 orders in the media store. And one going to the UK, and that's the only international. Excuse me. Wow. All right, first up, Wrap the Beat cassette. That sold for $5, headed to Roseville, Michigan. J. Next up, Celebration Christmas with the Haven of Rest. Cassette tape, sorry. It's got the sponge loose, so I'm going to put a new sponge there. Where'd you go? I didn't see it fall out, but it's not there. Okay. Must have fell in the trash can. Arlene. Next, La La Land Blu-ray. Sold for $5, headed to Los Angeles. Anthony. Next up, Bishop Gregory M. Davis. CD. Sold for $8.50, headed to Bronx, New York. Heritage of Hymns. See, that sold for $13. Headed to Paul, Idaho. Four. Teresa. Sad Teresa. Disney Karaoke Frozen CD. Sold for $5. Headed to Needham, Massachusetts. Broken case. Oh, broken. So we fix that. Fix her up right there. And 4. Nope. David. Next up, Fine Young Cannibals CD. Sold for $5. Headed to Rescue, California. Living it up in the Rescue, California. Such a lovely place. I don't know why he saves these broken cases. Good Lord, dude, how many broken cases you putting over? No, I'm slobbering all over myself talking. Why? Why, I ask why? Get over there. 4, 6, 9. Richard. Next up, we got the CD that's been sitting in my store for like 10 years. Etched in Steel. Some local thing. There's a bunch of text going on with the group text with Josh and Dave and stuff. Sold for $15. Headed to Modena, Pennsylvania. I'll have to see what that's all about after the video. Hopefully everything's going smooth with the launch today. Paul. Ghost Rider. DVD. Sold for $5. Headed to Brooklyn, New York. And my bird feeder, every time there's a bird, it pops up as a notification. I might as well turn that off since I don't use it anymore. For that, I just let it record on its own. Alrighty, Kathy Phillips CD. That sold for $5. Headed to Symmetry, Georgia, something of that nature. Actually, just have a back that's broken. That's rare. Usually it's the front or both. So $5. Trisha. Next up, Tommy Dorsey, Greatest Hits CD. Sold for $4. Headed to Puerto Rico. For Edward. Next up, Dave Matthews, Central Park DVD. Sold for $7. Headed to Oakland, California. $5.69. Grammy. Boom. Next up, Butterfly Effect DVD. Sold for $5. Headed to Grand Forks, North Dakota. $5.69. Ryan. Journey, released on radio CD, sold for $4.60. Headed to Mission Viejo, California. Viejo. Daniel. Next up, Oak from Ash CD. Sold for $21.25. Headed to Colorado Springs, Colorado. Oh, it's signed on the inside too. I did not even put that in the title. Let's see which way it goes. $4.69. Miguel. I keep thinking I'm hearing Courtney come behind me. All right, next up, Lex Baxter 45. Sold for $5.50. Headed to Chicago, Illinois. $4.66. Mike. Next up, we got the Fly Collection DVD. Sold for $6. Headed to Lebanon, Ohio. So this is a recent one I put up. Like when you see me pull stuff from that temp area, none of that stuff will be promoted and none of it will be on sale yet. At least from here going out. Some of the older stuff that's been there is, but eventually it'll all be just new stuff that's not promoted or on sale until it's put in its final spot. So that means that sold for the $6 asking price with no promotion. Alfredo. Next up, Spy CIA KGB Disc 2. DVD sold for $9, headed to Milford, Pennsylvania. Edward. All right, next up we got this Masters of the Universe Scare Glow figure. Sold for $13, headed to Mississippi. And he's gonna be a little big for that. A little too thick. Thicky thick. Is it good enough for these? Yeah, it should fit in one of those. Let me grab one of those. Rosa. And the last US one, we've got Are You Ready for a local CD lot? These are all St. Louis local artists. Nick Bird, New World Spirits, that's the next project, getting all this organized. All my cases. So I know right where to grab something from. Yeah. Like, how is that broken? Everything in there was not broken before. Oh well, just go with that. We got Fairchild Extreme Reunion and another Mick Bird. $5, $8.50, $8.50, $11. They probably did the buy two get two. Headed down to Springfield, Missouri. Suzanne. Boom. Review purchases. Confirm and pay. And I got two international here. some totes down. Boink. We're gonna have a mess over here without the totes. Rosa. Edward. Alfredo. If my name was Alfredo, I'd be like, just call me Alfredo. Just call me Alfredo. You can call me Al. You can call me Fred. You can even call me O. Just don't call me Alfredo. Unless you're going to eat me. You're so wrong. Stop that. You are nasty. What is wrong with you, boy? Me, nasty? No, what is wrong with you? Get down on my knees. And tell the Lord that I beat the bullet. Get down on my knees. Praying to the Lord that I beat the bullet. I don't like having a mess like this. And my toes. I don't have enough toes down here. If it falls, it stays until I get the totes. Something on. Doo-doo-doo. All right, pirate ship. Hold your tongue and say, I was born on a pirate ship. Weird things we used to do when we were kids. Hey. All right, first up we've got the hat. The hat. We got Hard Rock Cafe, St. Thomas. Headed to the UK. Used hat. 7. Whoops. 7. Sold for $9. Whoops. Left the space there. 977. Okay. Why are you still saying it's not a valid number? It is a valid number. Alright, what's going on here? It's telling me it's not a valid number when it is a valid number. I didn't change anything. I took the spaces out like you're supposed to. And make sure I didn't accidentally delete a number. I copy this one and try it again, see what it does. Oh, where? That's not what I copied. I copied the whole damn number. Oh, wait a minute. That's in the wrong spot. I'm putting it in the wrong spot. Okay. Looks like I might have deleted a number. Yeah. That's what I did. At least it caught it. That's good. Caught my bobo. That's what happens when you don't have the right glasses for your eyeballs. You screw stuff up and you don't even realize it. And then we got the Kill Hannah CD. I think they were local too at one time, I believe, before they got signed. I think, if I remember correctly. You don't hear nothing. I haven't heard nothing about this band in a good 12, 13 years, so I don't remember. Anyway, sold for $30. Headed to the UK. It's a promo single. 11 promo singles. CD. 4. UCD. 4. Take the space out. Don't delete the number. And so I deleted the number. But at least I caught it that time. I hear a dog. Don't come down because I'm done. I don't want you to have to walk all the way back up the stairs. Alright, that's it for me. I'm back to work. Listing with Listesia. Thanks everybody. See you all in the next video.